Good evening, everybody. It's Lynn here, the GoLiveGranny, and I'm live streaming here on Facebook on Tuesday, the 2nd of March, 2021. Been a lovely day where I am. I hope it's been a nice day where you have. Temperatures dropped quite a lot this evening, but been a lovely sunny day, which is great. Hello, Hazel. Good morning, Hazel. Nice to see you coming in. Let's just get this up. Let's have a look and see. So, hello Yvonne, hello Paul and Rachel. Lovely to see you all coming in. Let's have a look. Wait a minute. Let me just... Caroline and Linda, good evening. Let's have a look. Let's see. Wait a minute. Have I got... Sorry, folks. I'm just hang on, folks. I'm just coming in. Hi, Mary. Lovely to see you, Mary. Lovely to see you, Corrie, as well. Nice to see you all. Let's have a look. I'll be with you in just a second. There we go. Let's... It's been cold. It's been sunny where I am, but I was sitting in a conservatory. I think it's cold outside. Sorry, I'm just waiting for the for my tablet to decide to show me the comments. Oh, hang on, we got the sound on. We don't want the sound on. Whoa, no, hang on. It's not right. Hang on. Sorry, folks. I got. There we go. Let's have a look. Let's see if we've got... Oh, we've got the comments now. That's lovely. So Caroline, Hazel, Janice, Yvonne. I think I saw Corrie come in, didn't I? Oh, it's given me some of the comments, but not all of them down here. I don't know what's going on. Wait a minute. Let's have a look. Hello, Heather. Nice to see you. Sorry, I'm just getting there. Got your new tights from Snag's website. Well, hope they're nice, Caroline. So let's have good evening, Jenny, and hello, Jenny and I just been having a little chat offline just now. Hi, Tracy and Carol, all coming in there. Just gonna scroll back in case I missed anybody. I think I saw Corrie come in as well, didn't I? I'm pretty sure I did. I saw somebody. Hello, Corrie. Yes, Mary's in. Linda, Maria, Janice. Sorry, down here it didn't tell me everybody who was coming in. Hi Sarah, good evening. So how is everybody today? As I say, it's been a lovely sunny day. I've been knitting in the conservatory in the sunshine, but it was very cold outside, and this evening the temperature seems to have plummeted. Hello Caroline Firth in the house as well. Lovely to see you. So everybody... Paul's had his jab and no side effects. Brilliant. Corrie's had her vaccine today and smashed your phone screen, so I had to get a new... Oh no, Corrie, oh dear, sorry to hear that. That's not so good. Now, I'm going to start right at the beginning here by talking about scammers. And I want you to be very careful, because I have had a request from somebody called Alan Jesse is trying to connect with me. Now, it looks like a very dodgy profile. So, folks, if you get an Alan Jesse, one of my other members of the community has already asked me if I know this person. I don't know this person. It looks like a totally fake profile. So don't connect would be that would be my suggestion. Hello, Carl. Nice to see you in. Nice to see you in the house. I also, yes, Sarah has been busy today. Wait a minute. Let's go back. I missed some. Sarah. Marcus has had his second injection. Oh, he's got his second appointment booked. My second appointment is booked for my jab. Let's have a look. Sarah's been busy sewing today. She had a parcel from Stitching Elmer's and she's been sewing away. She had more than one parcel and she's been sewing away. Busy. Nice to see you, Carl. And Helen says she's been super busy in the shop. The new yarn subscription pack is nearly sold out already. Woohoo! Well, what a good job I booked mine and I've ordered mine then. So Helen, drop your link in for Isle of Wool. Anybody interested in wool, Helen's shop, Isle of Wool, does great deals. Right, okay. Absolutely. The person, who is this? The person I'm telling you not to connect with is somebody called Alan Jessie. ALLENJESSIE. So do not connect, because it's obviously a very dodgy profile. You will remember, of course, that back last year we had a very dodgy profile following us, and somebody actually was very unpleasant, and I know who was behind the other one. So just be careful. Be careful. Do not accept a friendship from Alan Jessie. Okay, folks. Wait a minute. Let's have a look. Right, Linda's had a request. It says, I was a friend. I am not a friend of this person. I have no idea who it is. I don't even know if it is somebody called Alan Jessie. To me, it looks like one of those scams. It could be the same person that scammed me before and sent all that food to my house that time. Do you remember? He's gone incredibly quiet, so I've been waiting for something to happen, because, you know, they don't usually stay quiet for too long. Not quite sure if it's one and the same person, but just don't accept friendship. You know, I defy anybody who's using my profile to connect with my community. That makes me extremely cross, and I will report to Facebook my you know, what I think about it. So just, yeah, absolutely. But anyway, folks, I just wanted to warn you all, so just be careful. Thank you. Right. So anyway, going back to Helen and the wool, because that's a much nicer thing to talk about than trolls and not very nice people. Let me see. Yes. So Helen has got a monthly deal, and if you buy the monthly deal, you get a really, you know, there's only 40, I think there's only 40 sets of her monthly deal. For April, it was Aran, a mixed bag of Aran. So I've paid for my subscription for April, and looking forward to seeing what I get in my bundle there. Hi, Tina came in, Patricia came in. Hello to you all. Just anybody just coming in, do not accept friendship from Alan Jessie. It's a scam profile. It's a very, very dodgy looking profile. In fact, just be very, very careful of anybody who wants to connect with you these days. Back when I got trolled before, you know, when that idiot sent all that food to my house, he conned one of my community into giving out my address. And so just be very careful. Don't ever give out any of our addresses to anybody unless you have asked permission first. Okay, because I do not want anybody who does know my address giving it out. I don't want anybody falling foul of these scammers. So there we go. Hopefully I've made that quite clear, folks. Please don't get yourself caught up in any of that. Hi, Yvonne McAvee. Nice to see you in. Yvonne's made 12 Easter chicks for Nat Morgan tonight. Oh, right. Okay. So what is, where is Nat Morgan sending them? My chicks, my brother's taking the chicks that we made last year into Morrison's. He's got those, and he's going to take those into Morrison's for the Click Sergeant Cancer charity. But do let us know what Nat is she raising funds for. Maybe some more of us could do some for her as well. Caroline's going back to bed. Tuck up nice and warm, Caroline, and have a good sleep. Mary's bought pro knitting needle long ones, going to try a knitted cardigan, but having trouble reading the pattern. If you're stuck with the pattern, Mary, come and ask in the group here, because lots of us are knitters, and between us we might be able to help you out with your pattern. I'm not saying I definitely will, but do let us know and we'll see if we can help you. Hi Jackie, Jackie's in the house as well. So let's just see. Right, couldn't get on with bloomers, so gone back to knit. Okay, that's it. Paul's had the Oxford jab. That's good. There we are. Helen's dropped her link in. If any of you want to know about the deals that she's got on, do drop the link in there. And you know what? I've been dropping Helen's link and Stitching Elma's link. I'm in lots of knitting groups, and a lot of people are asking, oh, where can I get some decent wool? You know, I saw yesterday that somebody was in one of the groups that I'm in. They said, oh, they were fed up with Deramores. I don't know how you say it. Deramores or Deramores. I don't know how you pronounce that. But that company, they've been badly let down. And so I said, oh, well, I buy from, you know, Helen at Isle of Wool and Lou at Stitching Elmer's. I said, and we have fantastic service. And then I look to see if I'm allowed to drop a link in, because some groups let you and some don't. And then I drop the links in, if it's okay, so that other people might, you know, go with people who are giving a fantastic customer service. So folks, follow my example. If you're in those groups and you see somebody saying, oh, I you know, I want a good supply of wool and good customer service, then drop the links in for our lovely people. Oh, Patricia's just had a request. Right, there you go, folks. Do not connect with Alan. Jessie, it seems that all of you are getting a request. Therefore, he is using me as a pivot to get to my community, and that is not okay. I will have to I will report him after the broadcast. In fact, somebody might report, if you can report him now, anybody, while I'm on broadcast, that would be good. Because it's not okay to do that to my community. Very protective of my community I am, and I'll be very, very cross with somebody who messes with my community. There we go. Right, so do not connect. Anyway, let's have a look. You've had a friend request. Yvonne's had a request, said I was a mutual friend. Did he put that? Where did it say that I was a mutual friend? Because I have not accepted a friendship from him. So I can't possibly be a mutual friend because I haven't accepted a friendship. So I don't know what he's doing there. It might be he, might be she, who knows. That's it, yes. Good. Yvonne's saying good about the needles. I've been knitting away with my pro needles again. I'm nearly at the end of my cardigan, folks. Very, very pleased. This lovely wool that I got from Helen's shop. There we go. It's Shadow Chunky, this is called. And almost at the end. I'm on the second sleeve, so I've nearly finished the second sleeve. And I've got a bit of one of the fronts to do, and then I will be ready to sew it up. So I think maybe tomorrow it might be complete, but I haven't been pushing myself too hard. I've been taking my time with it. Thank you, Patricia. Yeah, Patricia did a sensible thing. She said she went to my Facebook page and checked my friends, and he wasn't there, so she deleted him. Good idea. All right. Is it okay to tag your friend in here? She is new at knitting. Yes, Chantel, let us know who she is, because we just want to be very careful that people coming in are genuine people. So we only want genuine in here. We don't want some of those silly old trolls. Hi, Linda. Nice to see you. Yes, Yvonne's saying don't struggle. If you've got trouble with a pattern, do please come in and ask ask in the group, and we will do our best to help you out. We've helped quite a few people with different bits on patterns, so that's good. Hazel's saying she's had a request from Alan Elliott, and she thinks that was a scam too. Do look very closely. If the profiles aren't a proper picture, maybe a tree or something like that, or just a blank space, be very wary. Go and look at the profile and see if there's any profile there, because so many of these scams don't have any of their profile filled in. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't, but just be very, very careful. If you're not sure and somebody says I'm a mutual friend, ask me or check on my friends list and you'll find out. So there we go. Right, so oh, right. Andrew's saying there's a lot of companies having Facebook profiles being cloned and so-called competitions being set up and saying you've won £1,000, etc. and to enter details to claim the prize. Never, ever enter your details on things like that. Be just so careful. Please block and report everyone, as this is spam and getting really annoying. Thank you, Andrew, for that. Right. Hello, Sarah. Sarah is completely new to knitting. Have you done much knitting at all, Sarah, or have you just started? Right, Helen's saying there are only 4 of the April offers left. So, Helen, just remind, she's so pleased it's gone down somewhere. Just remind everybody what they get if they order the April bundle from your shop. It's £25, which means it's free delivery, and it's Aran wool this month. But just remind everybody, Helen, what they get, because I can't remember how much wool they get in there, and it's different. It's you know. Well, I'll leave you to put it in there, Helen, so that I don't muddle it up. Hello, Ruby. Ruby, we were just talking about somebody called Alan Jesse. We do not want to accept friendship because it's a scam. So, Ruby, if you get a request, don't accept it. Okay, because there's too many people scamming out there. Hello, Dan. Nice to see you. Thank you for your wool order, Carol, and the free ribbon. You'll do a review for you this week. Do you mean did you? Oh, wait a minute. Did you get it? Did you get it from Isle of Wool? Oh, wait a minute, Helen. Oh, yes, it's Helen, not Carol. Jenny, I think you mean Helen. Helen runs Isle of Wool, so I think that's who you mean. So you've got had a wool order and the free ribbon. Yes, I've had some free goodies in mine, so I've been quite excited about that. She's going to do a review for you this week, and we're waiting for Helen to hear back. I think Helen's applied to Google because it's a new shop. It wasn't on Google, and once it is on Google, then we will be able to put reviews on Google. Very, very powerful, the Google reviews. So once Helen has been verified by Google that she actually is a shop, then we will all be able to put our references in there, and it will give Helen a very, it will make sure that she comes up in the searches. Sarah's made a robot outfit for Harrison out of that cardboard box that you got from Lou today. Oh, I'm going to talk about recycling in a minute. Remind me, I'm going to do that in a minute because I want to talk about World Book Day as well. So remind me, but I'll just go through the comments and then I'll come back to that in a minute. Did I see, did Dean come in there? Did Dean come in? No, Dan came in. Right, I don't, if Dean came in, hello, but I didn't see it. Somebody's saying hello, Dean, but I saw Dan, but not Dean. I don't know if Dean came in as well. Hello, Kath, nice to see you. Andrew thinks that's a great way for recycling the boxes. It certainly is. Right. Oh, right, okay. Yvonne is saying that Nat works in a special needs school and wanted 12 for her class to give them at Easter. Oh, right, so she's obviously got what she's wanted. How lovely of you, Yvonne, to do that for her. That was really nice. Really, really lovely thing to do. There we go. If you get a request, please block and report to Facebook. So if we all block Alan Jesse and report to Facebook, the profile will get taken down. So there we go. Have you sorted out the May box yet? Right, okay, so Yvonne wants to know if Helen's sorted out the May offer, the May special offer. So let's see. Right, let's have a look. Jan's been mowed the back lawn and tidied all around. Well done. Well done. I expect you're feeling very pleased about that. I'm itching to get to my garden. And do you know what? my brother has been in my garden today, and my daffodils are out, my crocuses are out, my hyacinths are out. All the bulbs that I was given for my 70th birthday and I planted are all flowering, and I've got pictures and I will put them up, so that'll be lovely. So let's have a look. Right, Yvonne's saying that she had a request from him and it said mutual friend and it had my profile picture. Well then, please everybody report it. Yes. Oh, Patricia says I was a mutual friend. So yeah, absolutely not okay. And if this is my original troll, I know who my original troll is. I don't, you know, it might be one and the same. I know who my original troll is, and I will report him to the police as well as to Facebook. So please, thank you. Linda's reported it. Great, fantastic. You know, all of you report it, because, you know, this is not okay. We won't tolerate it. So there we go. Yvonne, did you send that parcel? Oh, right, okay. They're brilliant pro needles. You use them. Yeah, so what I was saying, look, there we go, back to my, so I've got the pro needles. This is one set, and I've got another set that I will be opening tomorrow. When I came away, I was knitting with plastic size 6 needles, and when I came away, I just grabbed knitting needles, and I didn't know I was going to be away as long, did I? So I came with plastic 6s, and they were horrible to knit with. So I ordered these. I did check with Helen first if she had metal needles, and she didn't, unfortunately. Otherwise, I would have bought them from her. So I did get my pro needles, and I'm going to start a cardigan for my granddaughter. Well, I've got 3 cardigans I'm going to do for my granddaughter, and I needed some 4.5s, which I didn't have. So I've ordered another set of Knit Pro in size 4.5. These are 6s, and it's got it well marked on it, because I've got so many knitting needles at home that don't have the size marked on it, and it's such an irritation. So anyway, yeah, right, yes, somebody's saying, oh, wait a minute, some of the scammers use photos of American servicemen that they've taken from other genuine profiles. Yes, Jenny, thank you. Oh, hang on a minute, I've got to get the, oh, hang on, folks, we've got low battery, just a minute. Whoops, I forgot to plug the battery in. I've got one here. Let's see. Sorry, you missed it. Who is the request from? Who you need to be aware of? Kath, it's somebody called Alan Jesse. There's also another profile I'm a little bit concerned about, but I'm not entirely sure. So I will. I'm just trying to check the other one out, but this one definitely very dodgy. So Alan Jesse. Okay. Yes, Linda's saying that's what Alan Jesse had, a picture of a serviceman, exactly. A serviceman, but no other information, no profile information at all. So there we go. Ignore, sorry, you missed it. Oh, right, okay, you heard me tell Ruby. I repeated it because I didn't want Ruby to fall into that trap either, you know. My troll that sent all that food back last year, you know, rang up all the local eateries and conned one of my community into giving him my address, then sent food, unpaid for food, to me. £150 worth of food came to my door. Now, I'm grain free, so why would I order food that I can't eat? And I know who was behind it. I'm 99.9% sure I know who was behind that. And that was a fake profile, but I know the person who probably set that one up. And he, you know, if this is one and the same person, he really needs to watch it. Because, you know, I will have the police round to him. If it is the same one, it might not be, but it is definitely a scam, this one. So, hang on, let's have a look. Right, let's see. Yes. Don't worry, Jenny. I thought that was a slip of the finger. It is Helen who runs Isle of Wool. Right. Okay. Now, right. Sarah's also saying be aware. She's saying be aware of a Janice Curtis. They tried to buy their Xbox that you have up for sale, sending cash through the post in return. Sent it to him and was very forced when I said we had it reserved. Sorry. We wanted, yeah, absolutely. You've got to be very, very careful if you're doing anything like that. Right. Oh, Ruby's had a friend request as well. So there we go. Just be careful, folks. Right. He's claiming to be an American serviceman. Absolutely. You're getting phone calls constantly after that scam on the NHS. You changed your telephone number, not been getting a phone calls, thankfully. Okay, that's good. Okay. Right. So hang on a sec. Right, hang on a minute. Thank you, Ruby. I'll check that out afterwards. There we go. Ruby's just sent me something. Right, let's have a look. Oh, sorry, Sally, if I didn't say hello to you. I beg your pardon. I was trying to say hello to everybody, but I wasn't sure that I had. Sorry, Sally. Hello. A special hello to Sally. Sarah Louise Oliver she's working on her first ever scarf. Excellent. So that's lovely. Someone claiming to be from Microsoft called you yesterday on your home number, and when we claimed we don't have internet, then they started swearing. Yes, absolutely. You can tie them up in knots if you want to be bothered with it, but shame you're not there to admire the flowers. Never mind, Sarah, my neighbours are, and I can admire them, and I will put the pictures up so you can all admire them too. So not, you know, it's just one of those things, isn't it? I planted them all, and then they've flowered now. Right. Nat's saying the children in her class will absolutely love the chicks. So it's little chicks that the eggs go in. And Yvonne has put a picture into the community group, and I did approve it just before I came on air. Yeah, I think Ruby might do, if I talk to Ruby very nicely, she might go up and do a video of the flowers. She did one before they were out, but they are actually out now. As well. So if you got time, Ruby, that would be lovely. Right, let's have a look. Right, there we go. You may well be baby double knitting, but not sorted the details yet. So Helen's saying what her, Yvonne was asking Helen what the May offer would be for Isle of Wool, and it might be baby double knitting, in which case I might be interested, because of course last night I announced to those of you in my broadcast that for what I'm saying, yes, that I am going to be a granny for the 6th time, so I might be wanting some baby wool. And yes, Yvonne, it's your anniversary, isn't it? And Bill, and I forgot, I totally forgot. Sorry, somebody's wishing Haniva. Right, wait a minute, I think. Oh, hang on. I'm missing all the comments. But I think it's anniversary, isn't it, for Yvonne? They have rung us. Right. Oh, Yvonne's been having some scam calls as well. Hang on, let's have a look. Your mum was shouted at down the phone once for saying no internet in the house. They said very horrible stuff. Oh, okay. Do you know what? My first husband was in the police. And it was back in the day when people used to do heavy breathing down the phone, that sort of thing. I think it's moved on from there, hasn't it? Different sorts of scams, but the heavy breathing. And he told me if ever I got that, to blow a whistle down the phone, which is exactly what I did. I got my school, because I was a teacher, I had a school whistle and I blew it down the phone. They won't ring back if you do that. So you like all the different colours of the needles. Yes, Sally's talking about the pro needles. each size is a different colour, and it happened to be that the ones I wanted happened to be purple, my favourite colour. Did anyone see the orange moon Sunday night? You've painted a picture of it. Excellent, Carol. Right. Okay, somebody swore at your hubby today. That was very rude of them, Yvonne. Not nice. There we go. Yes, Becky. It was bang out of order, Becky, because it happened in the middle of my broadcast. And I was broadcasting when I had all these people coming to my door with food. But what was so awful was that these people, all this food got wasted. You know, we have hungry and homeless people, and all this food was ordered from local businesses, so they lost out. And you know, it was just a absolute disgrace. And as I say, I'm pretty sure I know who did that. And I have actually reported it to a policeman, that one. So thank you, Ruby. Thank you for the screenshots. It's spelt ALLEN is the Allen, and Jessie is JESSIE. Now, it's, you know, just report it as a fake profile, please. There we go. Can you see that? Right, okay. I had to call to change energy supplies. Right, okay. Yes, right. So yes, we want to wish Yvonne and Bill a happy anniversary. And I haven't got the bubble machine in here. I'm in the other room, and I haven't got the bubble machine. So I'm going to have to just sing. So let's have all the anniversary emojis in, and I'll just have to sing the anniversary. Because I haven't got the bubbles. Sorry, folks. And my son's doing his role play in the other room. So there we go. Right. Yes, Sarah's had calls in her maiden name, and of course she's been married for 6 months. So she you know, she knows it's a fake when somebody rings her up and asks her in her maiden name. So there we go. Let's have a look. So let's have all those anniversary things. You've had a lovely anniversary today. Your grandson came down, social distance, see us and bring our presents down. Lovely steak meal and Prosecco. Lovely, Yvonne. How super duper. Lots of happy anniversary wishes coming in. Oh yes, Sarah's saying that she's had a call about she's going to be arrested for tax evasion. Yes, you and me both. All sorts of things I'm going to be arrested for. You know, so I'm told. I actually don't answer all the call. I don't answer the calls that if I don't know the number, I don't answer the call. And if it goes to answer phone, I then listen to the answer phone. So 1 or 2 have gone to answer phone, and they've actually told me that I'm going to be arrested for tax evasion. Well, since there's no, you know, I'm not working. Be interesting, that one, wouldn't it? So there we go. Look, so here come all the happy anniversary wishes and all the emojis in. Yeah, yes, Chantel, be very careful. Any you know, anything like that, always check with somebody else to see what they think, and would it be, most of these are scams. They try and panic you into saying you'll give money or whatever it is, and you know, sometimes it works for them because people get so scared. But you know, the more we warn each other, the better it's going to be. So there we go. Let's have a look. The pandemic has brought out the worst in some people, having time on their hands to troll and scam. Absolutely right. I've got lots and lots and lots of emojis coming in, and of course it was a silver wedding as well. It was you know, even more special. And Yvonne, I'm so sorry I forgot to message you, but I'm here now and I'm going to sing to you. So here we go. Happy anniversary to you. Happy anniversary to you. Happy silver anniversary to Yvonne and Bill. Happy anniversary to you. So there we go. I hope you have had a wonderful day. And I hope the sun shone down there as well. Right. Right. Oh, Becky's saying she sometimes plays with the scammers. You can try and tie them up in knots, you know, if you want to be bothered with that. But, you know, you know, whatever is right for you. Look at all those lovely emojis coming in. Trying to find that, Alan. Is he from the States? Yes, he is. Well, it says he's from the States. It says it's a profile of a serviceman in the States. But you know what? It might just be a stolen picture and stolen details, because that's what they do. Right. Well, we can now, Carol, but it was very, very important to talk about it so that people absolutely, totally know to get on the case and to not to get caught. So there we go. We will stop, you know, we will. I think everybody knows now who to report. But no, Carol, I know, I get you that you don't like talking about it, but if I don't talk about it, lots of you will have made friends with this guy and he will be scamming you all. So it was very important that we did talk about it. Anyway, so it is no friend of mine. And now we will, 25, 25, 25. Richard remembers that song. I don't. So there we go. So anyway, let's move on now, because I think everybody is aware of the scam. So let's talk about World Book Day. Now, it's so funny because today I was talking to my daughter-in-law about World Book Day, and World Book Day is on Thursday, and it's the first Thursday in March every year, and normally the children who are in school, as they normally would be outside of pandemics, they dress up as a book character and they have all sorts of activities going on around books and literacy and reading. And so the children get encouraged to dress up, and I know that it's so funny because I was, as I say, talking about it to my daughter-in-law when Sarah pinged me a picture of her kit that she's got for work on Thursday. So she's in work on Thursday, and at Asda they encourage people to do dressing up for all sorts of things, and they're encouraging them to dress up for World Book Day. So anyway, so it was just so funny because I was having the conversation when Sarah's picture popped up. Anyway, then my son came down for a cup of coffee. He works from home, and he came down and had a cup of coffee, and we were talking about World Book Day, and they suggested that I challenge. The conversation went that I actually challenge you to come. To create a costume, a book character, and I'd love to see lots of you do this. Thank you, Chantel. I'll have a look at the screenshot afterwards. So what I want you to do is use only with recycling things, recycled stuff, or stuff that's, yes, try and do it mostly recycled. You might have to use sellotape and things like that, which wouldn't be recycled. But see if you can dress up. You know, it doesn't have to be a whole costume, maybe a hat or something like that, to represent a book character. And I would love you to send me the pictures. And if you're brave enough on Thursday night to come into the broadcast. So let's have some of you making costumes to entertain. We'll entertain each other. So some of you, you know, so it could be you could get some of you getting Amazon things, so you'll have plenty of cardboard boxes, and like me, I've got the lovely coloured bags that the wool comes in. So see if you can create maybe, yes, go for a hat more than a costume, because I don't want you to do the whole costume, but I want you to represent World Book Day. It's on Thursday, so see what you can come up with. Don't tell us in advance, just let's see how many of you can be creative. So there we go. Oh right, thank you, Andrew. Yes, Sarah said she messaged me at the same time. Andrew's saying, I'm going back to the profile. He's saying he's looked it up and there are about 5 or 6 different profiles. Well, then you might have to report them all, Andrew, if they're all the same. Anyway, You think I should be Alice, do you? Right, well, we'll see. I have something in mind. So I am going to be creative here. I've got some, I've got some bits and pieces I can put together to be creative here. So let's see what everybody else can do. Hi, Nathan. Lovely to see you in. And Andrew's up for the challenge. Well done, Andrew. So don't forget, we want you to take a picture, a selfie, but also if you're brave enough to come into the broadcast on Thursday night, then the community will take selfies when you're in the broadcast, not selfies, screenshots as well. Linda's in there. I don't know if Linda was in before. Linda Tyerman, lovely to see you in again. Right, so let's see. Right, hang on. Right, okay. Your grandson came down to see you and had a steak meal and prosecco. Oh, you've had a steak meal and prosecco tonight. Sounds lovely. Feeling a bit lightheaded as Bill didn't like his wine. So he didn't like his wine. It obviously didn't get thrown away, did it, Yvonne? Because that would be such a waste. So it sounds like Yvonne had Bill's glass of wine as well as her glass of wine. And good on you, Yvonne. I'm glad you enjoyed it. So there we go. Let's have a look. Right, let's have a look. Right, this lady in the States does lots of cross. You think you will all like her. So Becky's just put a link in there to somebody called a business called Shabby Tree. Oh yeah, Sarah, no, it doesn't matter because you've already got a costume. So you can use the costume that you've got. You don't need to be making a costume, Sarah, because you're the one that sparked the ideas. So there we go. You spent the last 2 days making your granddaughter's costume for World Book Day. No shops open, so it was all from stuff you had. Excellent, Linda. You don't know who the character is. She reads weird Japanese books, and it's from one of those books. That's fine for the kids, but if you're doing it for our event on Thursday night, please make it somebody that's a book that we're more likely to know rather than something weird and wonderful. And it only don't go to hours and hours of bother, but just do, just see if you can enter it for fun if you want to. No compulsion on anybody else, but there we go. You've got plenty of toilet paper. Wonder what you can make. You can make an Egyptian mummy out of that. I'm sure there's a book in the horrible histories. You can probably find an Egyptian mummy in one of the horrible history books. There we go. So don't everybody do that. There we go. You have to miss out on Thursday challenge as you're at a few. Oh, fair enough, Jackie. Totally. Yes, I get that. Not quite appropriate, probably, but our good wishes will go with you as you're paying your respects on Thursday. Right. Chantel's been sharing the spam profile. Just looked on it and a link comes up as a mutual friend and it's in. Right, well, I will be on the case straight after the broadcast. I will be on and reporting it. I will also speak to my son about it, who will probably advise me as well. Right, so let's look. Right. Oh, right, that's Rivon said she's already had 2 glasses of wine and then she had to drink another. I'm glad that I'm glad to see that you're writing coherently on here, Yvonne. Right, okay. Harrison can be a box troll with that cardboard box. Absolutely, yes. Right. You thought you got released after 25 years. Patricia's wishing Yvonne many more happy years, and Yvonne's saying she thought she got released. Well, my first husband, when we got to 7 years, or whatever it was, he now I can't remember what years it was. He said you get let off for you get less for murder than some of or something like that. Sorry, I'm getting myself muddled up, but that's the sort of thing he said. I think I know, you know what I mean. Right, okay. Oh, right, Jenny's saying she thinks that profile's already been taken down. So thank you, everybody, for your swift action on that one. A life sentence, that's right, you get off, yes, yes, there we are, life sentence, but you don't look too bad on it, Yvonne. I think he looks after you very well, so there we go. Do less for murder, absolutely, yes, there we are, Sarah's saying the same thing. So I wonder what sort of costumes you might, or hats you might make for Thursday. It'd be quite interesting. What have I done? Oh, one year when I was at my daughter's, because usually at this time of year I would have been at my daughter's. Normally in the half term I'm usually there, and when I was there, I think it wasn't last year, obviously, because you know, all the pandemic stuff was starting, wasn't it? The year before, it might have been. It was before she moved to her new house. I think she's been moved 2 years or 3 years. It might have been 3 years ago. Anyway, a friend came round. No. I wasn't there. I had a request from a friend of hers who messaged me and said, could I knit a red scarf because her child wanted to be Piglet for World Book Day, and Piglet wears a red scarf, so I had to make a scarf. But I got the message, I think on the Sunday or whatever. I had one day to get it and get it in the post so that it could be collected, so the child could wear it on the Thursday. So I had to do it very, very fast, and the child was absolutely delighted with it. So, you know, I do get called on for these things lots. Hi Marcus, now tell us where you're coming in from, and tell us a little bit more about yourself, Marcus, and how you found our group. I'd like to know more about you. So Andrew thinks I should be the gangster granny. I think she gets up to naughty things, doesn't she? Yeah. Yes, it is a good job. You got a good one, Yvonne, and she's meaning a good husband. So let's have a look. Wait a minute. I've missed something here. I just had a call to tell you your sister is in hospital as they have a kidney match. Right, Janice. Well, let's really hope that all works very well. So anybody who believes in the power of prayer, please do remember Janice's sister in your prayers, and Janice as well, because obviously the family, you know, the whole family obviously going through some anxious times there. So let's hope that really all works out very well, Janice, you know. So we will be thinking of you, certainly, and your sister, and hope that's all comes to a good conclusion. So let's have a look. Sarah's saying I need to be super gran. Somebody said I should be Alice. Somebody said I should be super gran. You have to wait and see what I'm going to be. Good evening from Linwood, Graham. Hello, Graham. Let's find out. And Graham, how did you find our broadcast? And the same with Marcus. You're new here. Do let me know how you found out about us and our live stream. Always useful to know where people come in from. Hello, Sharon. Sharon looks. I think Sharon's new into the viewers broadcasting. You know, into the viewers of the broadcast here. That's what your granddaughter calls you on your scooter, gangster granny. Watch out, Yvonne will knock you down on her scooter. I hope she won't. I hope you're a very good driver, Yvonne. So on that one. So yes, I'm just trying to think what the past costumes I've had to do. Oh, I remember when I was at my daughter's on one occasion when she was in London, she said, "Oh, my daughter said, oh, while you're here, Granny, that's handy because one of the children had to be a Roman soldier the next day." And so I said, right, okay, let's have a think about this. And I've made loads of costumes and loads of ideas from other people. So we had a quick think about the costume. So out with the old bits of cardboard, the cereal boxes, or whether it was Amazon boxes or cereal boxes, I'm not quite sure. I think it was cereal boxes. And I made those shapes that go like that and then like that. The ones that the soldiers wear you know, from their waist, so they're that sort of shape. And I cut loads of pieces of cardboard to go around her waist like that. We got some black bin bags and covered them in black, and then we found some shiny bits of foil, you know, because my grandchildren all love crafting. We have craft drawers with all the bits of, you know, all the bits we save, all the shinies off the chocolates and all those things. And so we found some shiny stuff to put on those bits. And then what did we did oh, for the helmet, I didn't have to make a whole helmet, fortunately. My grandson had a helmet, some other sort of helmet, and we got the helmet, and then I made a lovely fringy bit I made with red paper to go all down the, you know, that like the feathers on the top of a Roman soldier's helmet, actually. And then we made some cuffs out of cardboard, and again the shiny bits. It's amazing what you can do with a bit of, I don't think we had sticky back plastic like in Blue Peter, but we did have, you know, lots of recycled. Oh, that's Graham's your friend. Thank you, Andrew. Just can't be too careful these days to check up on everything. Oh, Marcus has found us through Facebook. Okay, and Sharon is on the island. Okay, lovely to see you, Sharon. Becky saying you can have scooter races. You're dressing Harrison up in his Rex costume from Toy Story for nursery on Thursday. Excellent. So, and Janice is saying thank you very much for everybody's kind words and good wishes there. Thank you very much. Right, now, Andrew's saying, like the granny from the Iron Brew advert, where she goes into a shop and robs the shop and steals the Iron Brew in her scooter. Oh, what are you suggesting about me, Andrew? Not so sure. Marcus is in Shropshire, right? Okay. There we go. Right, so Andrew is saying, when you were at primary school, dressing up for World Book Day was not a thing. We would get £1 World Book Day tokens from W.H. Smith and have a book reading assembly. We only really dressed up. Whoops, hang on. Whoops. Sorry, I need to... Can't read the comments. Wait a minute. Oh, you're really... Sorry, you only dressed up in school for Halloween. Okie dokie, hang on. Yes, I remember all those £1 Book Day vouchers, and then when I wasn't a teacher, I after being a teacher, I used to sell children's books, and I used to do book fairs for World Book Days all that week. You know, this week I would be in and out of different schools doing loads of book fairs. And then when the school had a book fair, they got a lot of lovely commission in free books for the school. So I did that. And, you know, in my memories today on Facebook, you know, the memories that pop up, it was 2009. I was on an incentive. I was on a cruise. It was an incentive that I'd earned. I would say won, but I actually earned it with Usborne Books. And we went to Miami, and it was a Miami and Mexico very short cruise, but we were so spoilt on those trips. You know, we really worked hard to earn those incentives. And I was lucky enough to earn 5 of those travel incentives in 6 years. And I'd forgotten about this one, but it was Mexico and Miami, and beautiful cruise, and with a whole group of other like-minded people, other people who were booksellers for the same company. And so that was lots of fun. But, you know, it was lots of effort to win, but it also meant a lot of lovely books going into a lot of children's hands. And I absolutely love the Usborne books. Didn't like the way I was treated at Usborne, you know, which is why I left, but I love the Usborne books, absolutely. So there we go. Let's have a look. Right, Chantel also had the books, the tokens, I think. Let's see, where did you think? Oh, Sally, the untangled wool. My goodness, I get wool like that most weeks. My wool just seems to tangle itself when I'm not looking. And at the moment, I can't blame Trixie because Trixie's not with me. So I can't blame it on Trixie. Yes. So did you, you still not, I actually find it very therapeutic too, untangling it. You know, it takes a while. Sometimes I cheat. If it was too bad, I would cheat and cut it. But poor Sally got her wool all in a knot. And those of you who knit will know the problem. So I find that if I'm knitting and anything else is near the ball of wool, it gets wound up as you're knitting. It gets stuck. It so gets stuck. So there we go. Right. Yeah, it was lovely, Andrew. When we won these cruises or these holiday trips, they were usually about 5 days, and Usborne paid for everything. From the point at which we would meet, we would be told where to meet and what the incentive was, so we would know what clothes to pack and that sort of thing. But the minute we met, wherever it was we were meeting, whether it was at an airport or whether it was somewhere else, and from that minute on, we were treated to everything. Our meals were all paid for, our wine at the table and that sort of thing. We were so spoilt on those trips. But then we really earned it. We pushed the boat out really hard. And I don't mean the cruise ship. We worked our butt off to get to win or to earn those things, and then we were very well rewarded because of course we were promoting the business by driving our businesses hard, as we were all self-employed network marketing, and as we drove our businesses hard, so it drove the main business, the Usborne business. So it was lots of fun. Right. Becky's yarn tangles all the time, drives her crazy, and your husband just shakes his head. He shouldn't just shake his head, he should help you unravel it. You've only pulled the wool from the middle. That's how it went. But Sally, I always pull my wool from the middle now, and sometimes it does that and sometimes it doesn't. Some of the balls fall apart like that, don't they? Some of them don't. Right, you love watching Adam Hanton, Mr. Disney, on YouTube, and he goes on lovely Disney cruises and Disney holidays. Righty-ho, okay. So there we go. I don't know him. It won't take long when you get going with it. Right, Yvonne's saying it won't take long to unravel it. It looks like Sally's given up on it. I don't know. I thought Tegan was here. She was in here, wasn't she? Tegan was in here earlier. Yes, absolutely. One of your friends just started with Usborne books. Well, I hope they treat them better now than they did. I had a very rude, some rudery from the managing director, but she's not there anymore. The managing director that she was quite rude to me when I decided I was leaving. And the reason I left was because you could buy books in Sainsbury's cheaper than I could get them as an Usborne organiser. So how could I sell something on that cost me more than it would cost you to buy it in Sainsbury's? So I said, this isn't working. You can't make a profit that way. Anyway, they must have changed the system because they still got Usborne organisers now. So I hope they're treating them much better than they treated some of us. I mean, we were well treated in the incentives and that, but then one or two of the personalities and the managing director was not very nice. So sadly, she was very rude to me, but actually tough luck. She said, oh, we helped you so much. I thought, no, actually, I drove my business myself. But anyway, let's move on because let's get on to the nice bit. Absolutely loving the Usborne books. I got my granddaughter an Usborne book this last week, or from World of Books. I got her the On the Moon one, which is in the series with the windy day and the rainy day and the snowy day, and she's loving looking for the moon. So we got to that. Right, one of your friends. Right, Sarah wants some advice. Her sink smells Stagnant water. What can you put down there to freshen it up? You can put bicarb of soda. Is supposed to be quite good. What does anybody else suggest for Sarah? Come on, it's recommendations now for de-stinking a smelly sink. So come up with your ideas of helping. But definitely bicarb of soda or Mr. Muscle drain. You know, you can get Mr. Muscle stuff, but it depends. You're obviously looking for something you might have. Right, okay, let's have a look. You hate it when you're knitting with two colours and the two balls of yarn not together. Well, can you imagine, Chantel? It's probably why I haven't finished my Elmer the Elephant, because every little square is a different colour. So I've got about 6 colours or 7 colours going across, all changing, and it's a project half done at the moment. So it's because there's too many colour changes. There we go. Right, okay, let's have a look. Try lemon juice. Becky's suggesting lemon juice down the sink. Washing up liquid or powder and hot water. Try Vicar of soda. Vicar of soda, that's a new one. I think that maybe that's gone into predictive text. Unless it's something I've never heard of. Bicarbonate of soda or baking soda, I think. Bicarb, I think, is supposed to be very good going down the sink. So there we go. Yes, Janice has put try bicarb of soda. I think the vicar just crept in there. Don't know how that happened. Oh, she's found some Buster plug hole sanitizer under the sink. Jolly good. Okie dokie. Hope that works. Right, I don't know. Now, I don't know if anybody can help with this. Sally's saying, Lynn, I don't know if you can explain to me. Every time I text someone back on here, a big long number appears. Then when the text has gone, the number goes. I haven't a clue, Sally. I don't know. I haven't seen that, so not quite sure. Yvonne's recommendation is baking soda, add a bit of washing up liquid. Carol says try both white vinegar and soda. Oh, that's right. That's what I used to do. White vinegar and bicarbonate of soda is good. Yeah. And Linda's saying, shove a vicar down the sink, Janice. I think that's made us laugh anyway. There we go. Jackie's saying the same happens. She also gets all those numbers. Anybody else get all those numbers? Don't know. I haven't seen that. Sally's saying use Zoflora down the sink. Right. Someone in your office used to run the book, people, and there were some fabulous deals. Yes, there were really good deals there. Absolutely. That was good. You buy the bottles of sink and drain unblocker and use them monthly down your sinks and showers. Good idea, Kath. Keep them nice and fresh. Yes, predictive text. Your predictive text made us all laugh, Janice. Oh, Patricia's saying the same thing happens to her. And it's only just started happening recently, so I don't know what that's all about. Andrew says he gets it too, but it's nothing to worry about. So that's good, so we won't worry about it. So there we go. Some laughter coming in there from Kath at the bottom. Some laughter emojis. So I hope some of you will be up for the challenge of making something for World Book Day, whether it's a head, something on a headband or a hat or whatever. Looking forward to seeing if some of you can be creative. It will give you something to do during the lockdown, won't it? Right, Sarah's put sanitizer down there and have to let that work for 30 minutes. Excellent. So Kath doesn't get any numbers, so she can't help with that one. Chantel saying she loves Zoflora, and there's another one and can't remember what it's called, but it begins with F, which is like Zoflora. I discovered Zoflora last year. I hadn't used it before, and I used it. What did I use it for? Just cleaning around the house. Yes, so you still get that, Patricia is watching. Oh, you're still getting that Patricia is watching. Yes, I get that lots of you are watching the broadcast. It keeps coming up with your names again and again and again. Right. So I'm going to try and screenshot it when I reply to you, Sally. Oh, right. Okay. Yes. And then we can see the number is your phone number, and then it changes to your name within seconds. Oh, right. Okay. Well, you certainly don't want your phone number put in the text messages, do you? Because then some of those unscrupulous people that we are trying to, you know, warn people about, then might get hold of your phone number. So don't want it there. I suppose I wonder why it's doing it. I'll ask my son if he knows anything about that. So there we go. Fabulous. It's what it's called. Fabulous is what it's called. You remember now. Oh, fabulous. Must smell fabulous as well then. You got Ruby 4 times and Sarah 10 times watching, popping up. Isn't that what you watered your plants with? Oh, me. Yes, my Zoflora. Yes. Okay. Oh, and I think... yes, I think I learnt my lesson on that one, Hazel. I did water my plants, but I only did, that's right. It was well remembered, Hazel. I had it in a spray bottle, and I had water in a spray bottle, and I didn't realise, and I picked up the wrong one, and I sprayed some of my plants with Zoflora. The idea wasn't to give them a lovely floral scent. Anyway, that was it. You've got a screenshot. Oh, right. Jackie's got the screenshot, so she's going to show us. That's it. You have that as well. You're trying to spell it. It only happens in this broadcast when you watch other lives, and it doesn't happen on any of the others. Oh, well, I hope it's not my fault. Is that Jane is... hello, Jane. Nice to see you coming in the broadcast there. So... oh, well, I don't know about that. Anyway, I am going to finish up the broadcast shortly. It is just after, it's just 11:15, and I think it's time to finish up. Right, that's it. You have that as well. You're trying to spell it. Okie dokie. Fabulous. All right, okay. Fabulosa. What it's called. You remembered. Oh, I thought you said fabulous, but I misread it. Okay. Love it and use it all the time. Your kitchen smells amazing. That's good. The number begins with 100. You're getting repeats of Sarah and Kath watching. I've just got now that Chantel's watching. So I don't know why. Anyway. Time to say night, 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 Jackie. I'm going to finish the broadcast now. If you've shared the broadcast, thank you. Lots more people are sharing the broadcast, so we're getting more viewers coming in, joining us. So that's it. Keep safe and well. And anybody who needs a virtual hug, here we are, a virtual hug for any of you who feel you're needing a virtual hug. If any of you feel the need to chat in between broadcasts, if you're feeling lonely or sad or anything, do reach out to us. Lots of us there. If you've got knitting patterns that you need help with, reach out. Lots of reasons to reach out. So there we go. Night, night. Sleep well. I'm going to go now because my throat is getting dry and I just need to probably have a nice drink. And I don't mean wine. It will be water, or it will be a cup of tea maybe. And I will be back tomorrow, God willing. So I probably will do some knitting between now and then. With a bit of luck, I might actually finish my cardigan. I haven't got the buttons yet. I've got to find some nice buttons and order some nice buttons for it. But if I get it finished, I will put it on for the broadcast tomorrow. So let's fingers crossed I might get it done. I think it's nearing completion. Oh, and I have to tell you, the cardigan that I was making for a member of the family, the one that I kept talking about but couldn't say, was for my daughter. It was a present for my daughter, and I finally got it posted on Saturday. I posted it via Royal Mail pickup. The Royal Mail came and collected it, and she sent me a picture of it tonight with her wearing it, and she was very pleased. She loved it. She loved the colour. She loved the cardigan. It fitted well, so I was well pleased about that one. So let's hope mine fits me. Night, night, everybody. Take care. Stay safe. And see lots of you here tomorrow. And if you can't make it when you can. Don't forget, Thursday is World Book Day. Bye.